Video number 190 using trace, intersect, and zoom. Here we go. We're going to do these three things right here. Oop, move the camera over. No big deal. Go ahead and type this into your y equals screen. Okay, 0.008x cubed plus 2. Clear. Okay. And we're just going to have the one equation inside our viewing window. Now, it says we're going to use trace to look along the curve at various values. So we're going to press zoom 6. That'll be a zoom standard window, which means the x value goes up to 10, down to -10. Everything's going to be plus or minus 10. So if we were to press trace, we would press the trace button right here, and we would use the left and right key to move the cursor. And notice how the x and y values change because we're just moving to different points on the function. Alright, you can hold it down too, or you can tap each to move each time you move it here. You can just tap it down, you can hold it down either way. Alright, that's the first part. Second part, use various zoom options to get familiar with the calculator's zoom menu. So we're going to press zoom, and here are the zoom choices. We've got zoom in. We got zoom box, zoom in, zoom out, zoom square, or zoom decimal, zoom square, zoom standard. You can use any of these. If you want to do zoom box, is actually kind of cool. If you press enter on zoom box, then what you can do is you can go over. Let's just say you wanted to zoom in on this y-intercept here. Watch this. You can take this guy here, little cursor, right? Press enter. Now watch this. Press down. And we can zoom in on this particular boxed in area. This is going to change our domain and range. So press enter one more time and it just zooms in on that part. Kind of neat. So there's one little zoom feature, and you can mess around with the other ones. I'm going to go back to zoom standard. I'm going to press a zoom and then 6, which is zoom standard, right there. That'll put the plus or minus 10s back on the board. Now watch this. Find the intersection point if y equals, we're going to change this to y equals 3. We're going to do a regular y equals 3. We'll try a couple here. It doesn't really matter. All right, press y equals. We put the second graph in, second equation in here. Y equals 3, press enter. Okay, we'll press graph. And we have two graphs. Now watch this. This is pretty cool. We're going to intersect to find that point of intersection. So the way to do that is to press the second button, and you'll see the arrow pointing up in the upper right hand corner. Then the trace button, which gives you the calculate menu. Notice how it's in blue. Notice how the second button is blue. Okay, so it'll give you the calculate menu. Press enter. Oh, excuse me. Second calculate. There you go. So here are the choices in the calculate menu. You can do value, you can do 0. We're going to do intersect. We're going to choose choice number 5. You could have scrolled down to the 5th option, pressed enter, or you could have just pressed 5, just like we did with the zoom 6. So you press enter, and here's what you got. It says first curve. So the calculator is asking you, is this the first curve? They don't put the first two words in there. So they say, okay, first curve. Now what you can do is you can scroll to the left, and kind of like when you trace it. Now if you press up and down, watch this. If you press up, it goes to the other equation. Notice how in the upper left hand corner, at least on the TI-84 Plus, it actually lists what the equation is. Now, even though this is linear, they still call it a curve. So they're saying, okay, is this the first curve? You can just press yes. You can answer the question yes by pressing enter. So I'm going to press enter to say yes. Then it's going to say second curve. They're saying, okay, is this the second curve? Yes, by pressing enter. Then you're going to scroll to the right. We're going to take a guess as to where the intersection point is. So we scroll obviously over here. The intersection point is obviously in this area here. Press enter one more time, and voila, as they say in French. I believe that's French. It might be Italian. Voila, 5,3. So that is how we would use the trace, intersect, and zoom feature. Now here, actually, let's do one more thing here before we turn this video off. Let's do, you ready for this? let's do the intersection of that cubic function and then y equals 13. You ready? Let's do that. Graph. Notice, what's the problem? Cannot see y equals 13. Why can we not see y equals 13? Because what's your window? Your y max only goes up to 10. So you press window, you go down to 10 and you change it to maybe 25. And then why not go by 5s rather than 1s, okay? There it is. There's your cubic. And then bam, there's the 13. Now, if you wanted to find that intersection point, what would you have to do? Increase the x value in the window. The x max. Let's go out to 30. Why not go by 10s? Press graph, and bam, there you go. And there you have it. You can then do the intersection. Oh, here's another trick for some of you guys that are looking for shortcuts. When you do, in fact, only have 2 equations in your y equals menu, y equals screen, you can do second trace to find the intersection, go down to number 5, press enter. Now watch this. For the people that are real lazy, you can just press enter 3 times if these are the only 2 graphs you have in the y equals screen. Otherwise, you're going to have to do it the way we did with first curve, second curve, and enter. But watch this. You ready? If you just press enter 3 times, bam, it gives you the intersection point. It's pretty cool. So anyway, good times. Thanks for watching. Good luck. Talk to you later.